Yeah guys, so it's Sunday, December 1st, and we have arrived in Regensburg, Germany. Regensburg, Bavaria, as they like to say. I don't know if you can tell, it's Sunday morning, and because they're doing so well, they've been kicked to the Sunday game, and I'm wearing my Leicester City blue Under Armour. Go Foxes! Doing unbelievably well this year. Hopefully they catch lightning in a bottle for the second time and win the Premier League again. But we'll see. Long way to go on that one. But we're looking forward to a really great day in Regensburg, Germany. Yeah guys, so we are off in Regensburg. It's a little bit of a cold day. Just took a GPS location. I'm still not used to European time, and I don't really have my bearings about me, but that's okay. And we're really looking forward to our day here in the Krems. Regensburg, yeah, the Krems. The Krems is a hole. Nobody goes there. We just saw the Maitre D. Tonight is pretzel night, which is all German meats, but they're gonna make me, as per usual, they're gonna make me a special meal. They're gonna make me a stuffed bell pepper, which sounds just spectacular. It was last year on the tour, so we're looking forward to dinner. But long before that, we have a full day ahead in Regensburg. Yeah, so this is the old stone bridge in Regensburg. I think I read online that this was originally built by the Romans or something like that. So, but anyhow, they call it the Old Stone Bridge because it's an old stone bridge. Go figure. And then there's a clock tower at the entrance to Regensburg, Old Town in Regensburg. So we're going to go check out Old Town because that's where the Christmas market is, in front of the church, and we're going to have a blast today. And as it turns out, the pedestrian footbridge, the old stone bridge, I should say, is actually a pedestrian footbridge today. It comes together in this neat little old plaza, and so yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, guys, so we just found the Oscar Schindler house here in Regensburg, and I guess he lived here. I don't speak German, but I guess he lived here from November of 45 till September of 46. And of course it's quite different now. There's looks like an office building in here and whatnot now, but this was the Oscar Schindler residence after World War II. So very cool find. Glad we saw it. It was a little bit tricky to find. It's actually down an alleyway, and if you're Google mapping it, the plaque is actually on the back of the building. So if you go to the front like we did, walk around the back, and that's where you can find it. Bye. Yeah, and so one of the running jokes that we have is that in Europe, all the churches are either St. Peter's or St. Stephen's. So this one happens to be St. Peter's in Regensburg, and also under refurb. But they're getting ready for today is, for those of you who love to say I can play dominoes better than you can, no you can, and watch the guys run up and down and take the side bets. Today is the first Sunday of Advent, so they're getting ready to rear up for the first service of the first Sunday of Advent. So you can catch that here if you happen to be in Regensburg in the next hour or so. And of course, here we have, and a tip of my hat to our original program director on the Viking tour, Daniel. Here we have the requisite statue of a man riding a horse. No bird on his head today, though. It's kind of cold for the birds. Yeah, guys, and we happen to come upon some more stumbling stones here in Regensburg. If you want to know the story behind stumbling stones, check out my vlog from Heidelberg, Germany, from our Viking Vidar 4th of July cruise. Yeah, guys, so we just went to the Turn-In Taxis Palace. It's basically a treasure exhibition of one of the old rich families here in Regensburg that turns in taxis. And so we saw, it was actually quite good. We saw a lot of, like I said, a lot of treasures from the family over the years. It was kind of funny because they had what I'll call a treasure room, and they had, it's really wild because there was this ceremonial parliamentary jacket that they had on display there, and it had 17 buttons on it, and it was just every button, it was about like an inch in diameter each button, and they were just all inlaid with diamonds, and I can't even imagine what all of it cost. And they had some of the family jewels there and whatever. It was really neat to see. Unfortunately, we couldn't vlog it because there was no photography, and there were pretty we actually had one of the museum curators tailing us around as we were going through there, so he was obviously suspicious of what we were up to, but we behaved ourselves and followed all the rules, so they were happy to have us. And now we're gonna head down to the Christmas market. We figured we'd shoot this here because it's kind of one of the neat old narrow streets that has decorations strewn across it like you see in Passau and whatnot. So similar here in Regensburg, but for now, on to the Christmas markets. Yeah, guys. So on one of the Viking tourist videos, there's a young lady who visits the stationery store in Regensburg. She's very into stationery, and this is it right here. But unfortunately, they're closed on Sunday. They're the Shui Hai paper store, which I've been calling Shabu Shabu because I'm sure that's not how you pronounce that, and I can't pronounce it correctly. But unfortunately, today is Sunday, and they are closed on Sunday, so we'll have to catch them next time. Anyhow, on to the Christmas markets. Yeah, guys, so there's a bookstore in Regensburg, and they sell travel books, just like in Notting Hill. Unknown if they sell many or just a few, like the bookshop in Notting Hill, but travel books, they really do exist. Yeah, guys, so in the center of town here, I don't know if it's the center of town, but they have a Christmas tree. It's actually just a tree that's growing in the middle of the cobblestones, but they've taken it upon themselves to decorate. It's outside an old church and a tourist information center, and that's kind of a very European thing. They're still very into Christmas here. So you happen to be passing through some of these old cities around Christmas time, what they'll do is if they stumble upon a tree, they'll decorate it because it's Christmas, and that's what you do. So really cool. So we have arrived at the Regensburg Christmas Market, which isn't as big as some of them, but we've been promised that when you think of traditional Christmas markets with handcrafted fairs and whatnot, that this is the Christmas market to shop at. So we're gonna walk around and see what we can find here. Yeah, guys, so here's a shot of the Regensburg Christmas market, and at the front they have two trees on either side that are real trees that they actually just decorate. They just sit in this plaza, and there's a couple at the other end too. You can't see them from this shot, but it's very, very, very cool. This is a really neat Christmas market. We're having a good day today. I knew we would, because today we the ship is docked near the port, so we're on our own, off doing our own thing and having a great time, as we like to do on these Christmas market cruises. So we're gonna go check some more stuff out, and we'll be back later to tell you some more. Yeah, and as we're walking through the streets of Regensburg here, I just figured I'd do a quick vlog for all of you that are flight attendants in the world. I have to tell you, some flight attendants are a lot better than others. When we landed in Nuremberg a couple days ago, and I don't expect people to move mountains when they do their job or anything like that, but we landed and she was making the announcements, and of course we were on Lufthansa, so all the announcements were in German, which is also fine. but the announcements basically amounted to, you know, 9999999 Nuremberg, 9999999 zucchini. And that was basically it. And it's like, well, okay, so you could tell us a few things. You could tell us what day and time it is for those of us that have just gotten off very long international flights. You could tell us what baggage carousel to claim our checked luggage at. That would be useful too. But no, we didn't get any of that. We got, you know, zucchini, Nuremberg, 999, you know, get the hell off the plane. So it was an interesting arrival in Nuremberg. We figured it all out, but just a random comment for those of you in the travel industry. What's helpful and what's not. Yeah, guys. So we're on the old Regensburg stone bridge, and just vlogging the city here down the river. Our ship is actually down there, just beyond where that bus is, and there's a neat old factory boat dock servicing area there. Just take a look at the stone bridge here. We got Frosty and Santa Claus playing music for the passers-by, and on this side back here we have the old clock tower and central buildings there. So we're gonna head back to the Christmas markets and kind of close the day and see what's going on for the ship tonight for entertainment and ongoings. Yeah, guys, so we'll take a walk through this other Christmas market that we happened to come upon here in Regensburg. It was just across the pedestrian footbridge, so it was a smaller one, not as many stalls, maybe 10 or 12 stalls, but still very cool. They had chimney cake in addition to the live sheeps. I don't know if the live sheeps were named pork chop like the lady from PBS, but they were live nonetheless. So we're gonna what? Big Ma?
What's a bucket? Lamb burger.
Oh, lamb burger. Yeah, guys, apparently they have lamb burgers here. Unknown if those lambs are named pork chop or not, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna head to the other side of the city now, and we'll catch you back there. Yeah, guys, so at the other end of this Christmas market that they found, they actually have sheeps, baby sheeps. And you can actually pet them too if they come over to the railing. Interesting. Yeah, guys, so if you continue down the pedestrian footbridge street, eventually you get to where either the river or the train tracks cross over there. I'm not sure. Probably train tracks. And here at the end of the street, they have a random tree growing that they decorate for Christmas, which is very cool. And here you have basically the old entrance to the city. You can kind of see the stone archways on either side with Christmas trees on the top. And off in the distance there is St. Peter's Cathedral, and you can kind of see in the very background of the shot is the stone bridge, the pedestrian footbridge crossing town. So yeah, so that's the entrance to Old Town in Regensburg, which is very cool. It's kind of getting a little late in the day. You probably can't tell from the GoPro because of the light amplification, but we're starting to see cars with their headlights illuminating, and our day is kind of winding down because our ship leaves at 6 p.m. today. So we're gonna spend our last little bit at the Christmas markets here, do some window shopping, talk about the good times we've had, and then I guess there's tonight on the ship there's music and schnapps tasting, so I guess we're doing shots tonight, so that ought to be fun. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you back either from the Christmas markets or from the Viking Tour X, aka the Viking VAR. Yeah, guys, so we were just walking on our way back to the Christmas market, and we came across this art. It's actually an art gallery, and they had this thing hanging here in the window, and I think this is supposed to be satirically making fun of the United States, because you've got Homer Simpson holding a gun. You've got a crime scene, do not cross, and these are like all American staples, right? Like you got McDonald's, Disney, you got Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier from Thriller in Manila, and the Statue of Liberty in the background, and it's all wacky colors. And so I'm sure this is supposed to be yeah, so there's the name right there. Yeah, Wolfgang, however you say his name, and they want 1,190 euros for this fine piece of crap. So just thought it was interesting. Yeah, guys, so I'll do a quick circular vlog for you here as we're about to say goodbye to the Regensburg Christmas market. It's been a wonderful day, and we've had a lot of fun. We're gonna finish up doing shopping and then grab something to head back to the ship with, and for dessert, and head on back and get cleaned up, go to dinner, and do shots tonight. So from the Regensburg Christmas market, we'll see you real soon. Yeah, so night has fallen here at the Regensburg Christmas market, and this is about the third outro that I've shot, but the light just keeps getting better and better, and I feel like I want to capture all the wonderfulness of the Christmas market, so I'd stop once again. Sun is just about to set. I know the GoPro lets in a lot of light, so you'll have to use your imagination a little bit, but we've had a good day here in Regensburg, and are really looking forward to Passau and all the other Christmas markets that we're going to visit on our Christmas market cruise here along the Danube. I'll talk more about that tomorrow too, just how we got started on this, and it was just by happenstance, and we really love this trip. So we'll catch you a little bit later with that story. Yeah, guys, so we're on our way back to the Viking Tour X, aka the Viking Var, and there's our suite on the port side of the ship there, the left-hand side of the ship, all dark and waiting for us to get back. We've got our beautiful garland with our Christmas lights adorned on the top end of the ship here, and it's been a good day here in Regensburg, so looking forward to getting warmed up, looking forward to showering off, looking forward to dinner tonight. Tonight's pretzel night. We always love pretzel night. They're custom making me a stuffed pepper because there's nothing on the meat menu that I can eat, so looking forward to that. And I guess we're doing shots later, so end of a good day from Regensburg.